A foggy start first thing this morning, then once it clears, brightening up for many of us. I'll have more details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Thursday and Ed Balls.
It is a really cold start this morning and a really foggy one as well, so here's the details. Good morning to you. Yes, we have actually got a warning from the Met Office for how foggy it is first thing this morning for central areas of the UK all the way down to the southwest, eastern parts of Wales. Visibility just a few hundred metres, which means slow going on the road. So the advice is leave a little bit earlier for your journey and allow extra distance while you are driving. And that's Good morning to you. We have a bit of a mixed bag of weather as we head through the next few days. Whether you have cloudy skies or clear skies makes a really big difference to your temperatures. Now, here's what's happening. High pressure sits close by, and it's that's blocking these weather fronts that are starting to move up the Atlantic, making progress across the country. They maybe just flirt with far northwest and shine, and it turns windier across the northwest later. Dry for many, but with the very cloudy skies in the north and the south, we could have some outbreaks of drizzle. So let's see how things pan out as we head through the next 7 days. And actually, there's not a lot going on. High pressure stays with us, like I say. Temperatures sitting above average across the north of the UK for the next few days, back to around about average, but with some clear spells, the chance of some nighttime frost, but not widespread frosts. The next few days, we have largely dry conditions today, outbreaks of rain across the northwest for tomorrow. For the weekend, it looks like Sunday's wettest, and then next week looks largely dry. Fortunes further south for England and Wales as we head through the next 7 days. Again, temperatures are average or above for the whole of the outlook, so that is good news if the cold has been too much for you. And percentage chance of rainfall, the south is closer to the high pressure, which means it's set to be much drier. So sunny spells in the outlook, maybe a little cloudier by the middle of next week. Good morning to you. It is a misty, foggy and a pretty frosty start to the day across central areas first thing this morning. And that is thanks to high pressure. It brings clear skies and light winds for many, and that is where we've had the coldest conditions overnight. It also means it's where later on we'll have the best of any sunshine, but the southeast plagued with cloud, where at least it means it's a frost. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. It is a frosty and foggy start first thing this morning. We go back to the chilly conditions, but not as cold as it was last week. The fog will slowly clear, and then when it does for many of us, a good-looking day ahead with plenty of sunshine. Cloudy skies in the north, and it means it's a mild start to the day here, but clearest conditions for central southern areas where temperatures are below freezing, and also that's where we have our fog. So this is where we have our warning from the Met Office for visibility down to just 100 metres in places. So just allow extra time for your journey and extra distance while you're driving as well. So the fog, pretty stubborn because it's freezing fog in places. It should clear by about 10, 11 o'clock this morning. And then when it does, from the Midlands, northwest for Wales, northern England, plenty of sunshine around. The southeast, just like yesterday, these grey leaden skies lasting all day long and thick enough to produce some outbreaks of rain and drizzle. But for Scotland and Northern Ireland, sunny spells. But here it turns windy. And here it's actually pretty mild, 8 or 9 degrees. This evening and overnight tonight, mist and fog reforms through these central southern areas, so another chilly night, a touch of frost here, but cloudy, mild, breezy and frost-free in the north. And tomorrow, another pretty decent day. Some patchy rain across the far northwest of Scotland. Elsewhere, it's looking largely dry, but with that stubborn cloud last all day, a chilly 5 or 6 degrees. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. The weather this morning is pretty chilly compared to the last few days, and we have some fog around as well. But once it clears, plenty of sunshine, dry weather for most of us, but still the nagging cloud in the southeast that we had yesterday. This is the latest satellite and radar. Very cloudy in the north. Here it's mild and frost-free, but in the south with clear skies, it is freezing this morning, sub-zero, and it is also foggy. So a fog warning enforced until 11 o'clock. Poor visibility, slow going on the roads, so allow extra time for your journeys. But once the fog clears, and it will be a little stubborn, 10, 11 o'clock this morning, it won't clear until, but then the skies brighten. So for the Midlands, Wales, northern areas of England, plenty of sunshine. Sunny spells for Scotland and Northern Ireland, where it turns pretty windy this afternoon. But the southeast, like yesterday, those grey leaden skies with outbreaks of rain and drizzle.